Hey, what's up? It's School bringing you SummerSlam predictions and previews. SummerSlam's going to be this Sunday, August 17th, 2014, from Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center. And in this match, we got Seth Rollins, the former architect of the Shield, who turned coat as he betrayed the Shield. And he's going to be going against a former member of the Shield as well, Dean Ambrose, in this much anticipated rivalry match between these two feuding former Shield members. And those who've seen it saw how Seth Rollins turned on the Shield and he went with the Authority after the Shield beat Evolution in an epic match. The next night on Raw, Seth Rollins turns and backstabs the Shield. He turns heel and he joins the Authority with Triple H as he becomes his Plan B. Seth Rollins then went on to win Money in the Bank, but then with Dean Ambrose though attacking Seth Rollins at every turn, he's not allowed Seth Rollins a chance to be able to cash in that briefcase, and that's made Triple H have to resort to a Plan C, and that's Brock Lesnar, as Paul Heyman offered up to Triple H to take out Cena. And so now Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are going at it. If Seth Rollins wants to be able to cash in that briefcase, he's going to have to beat Dean Ambrose. But Dean Ambrose is going to fight Seth Rollins all the way to the end with every breath he has in him. He's never going to stop. He's always going to keep coming. He's a rabid dog, one of the former Hounds of Justice. And you see Seth Rollins. I went and I did a custom Seth Rollins because he's no longer with the Shield and all the Shield attire stuff. I'm not going to wrestle with him in the Shield outfit. So I made a new entrance, went and remade him, tried to make him as close as I could to the attire that he wears now. Let me know what you think of the custom Seth Rollins I made, how close it is to the real Seth Rollins. What do you think about that? But here we got Dean Ambrose coming through the crowd, representing the Shield, even though the Shield has broke up. We still got Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. They still are representing the honor that meant, even though it's no longer anymore. But still, that's why they're fighting this fight right here. Is freaking Seth Rollins backstabbed the Shield. He was the architect, and he was also the destructive force. He destroyed the Shield. He broke it up. The Shield is no more. As Triple H said, he always gets his way. With Dean Ambrose, he's got something to say about that. He's going to be giving it all. And he won the stipulation in this match. And the stipulation he chose was a Lumberjack match. But in WWE 2K14, they do not have Lumberjack match. So I was like, well, how am I going to do a Lumberjack match? I figured, well, the only thing you can really do, the closest thing you can do to a Lumberjack match is an Inferno match. That's right, SummerSlam. It's hot. It's an Inferno match. So the whole point of the Lumberjack match was so that, Seth Rollins would be able to take off because he's always running away from Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has been beating him through the crowd, backstage, everywhere. Seth Rollins is just running away. But here, the Lumberjack match, that would not allow Seth Rollins to run away, and that's why I went ahead and made this an Inferno match, because that way they are forced to stay in the ring. Of course, though, here's the thing. Dean Ambrose chose the Lumberjack match, but I think that's going to backfire on Dean Ambrose. And that was a bad move to pick a Lumberjack match. I know the thinking is that way Seth Rollins won't be able to run away, Lumberjacks keep going back in the ring. But actually, what I think is going to happen, and the reason in this match I'm Seth Rollins, I think Seth Rollins is going to win, even though you would think Dean Ambrose is going to win, but no, it's going to be Seth. And here's why. The Lumberjacks are going to be stacked against Dean Ambrose. You think that Triple H and the Authority, you think they're not going to put their Lumberjacks out there? And even guys you might think that are, neutral or even maybe inclined towards favoring Dean Ambrose? I don't think so. I think that Triple H is going to pay them off. The Authority is going to get to them. And you're going to end up seeing the Lumberjacks turn on Dean Ambrose, and they're going to make Seth Rollins come out victorious in this match. course, here in the gameplay, I could not replicate that. The best I could do to replicate a Lumberjack match was this Inferno match here, and just have it play out. As I said, I believe that it's gonna be Seth Rollins who's gonna win. Dean Ambrose, you gotta give it to him. He's coming up. I mean, he's pretty still. I mean, he's good on the mic. He's good in the ring. I mean, he's awesome. But Seth Rollins, I would think normally I would go with Dean, but like I said, I think that what's gonna happen is gonna be what I just said about the Lumberjacks. They're gonna turn on Dean, and that's why Seth's gonna win. That's just what I think's gonna happen. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll get to see Dean Ambrose finally exact his revenge on Seth and just beat the crap out of him. But I really don't see that happening. Instead, I'd see, Seth Rollins and Triple H coming up with a plan. And right here we see in the game, he's got him right there at the fire. He's got him at the ropes. He's trying to push him in the fire. Oh man, it's getting hot. It's heating up here at SummerSlam. And that's basically the same as if he was pushing him to the Lumberjacks. Oh, he pushed him through the fire. And Seth Rollins wins. And that's the same equivalent of him pushing him to the Lumberjacks. Once he gets him out to the Lumberjacks are going to beat up Dean Ambrose. And that's how Seth Rollins is going to win, much to the dismay of all the fans of the WWE Universe in attendance and watching around the world on the WWE Network. It's now available around the world in 170 countries, only $9.99 a month. You get every single pay-per-view, not only all the new ones, but all the old ones, and every wrestler you could ever imagine. It's so awesome. I love it. That's how I'm watching it.